Hello everyone. Happy Friday. If you are new to my channel, you are on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi, hello. How's everyone doing? I am so happy to have you guys here. We are going to be back on track today on making Book of Shadow Embellishments. Okay, so these would just be embellishments that you can add to other things or add to your Book of Shadow pages. Okay, because in December I will be starting on a junk journal Book of Shadows, so that's gonna be fun. Alright, so for today I am gonna do the brooms and the wands because I think that would be pretty cool. Alright, hold on one moment, guys. Alright, sorry about that. I had to pause. My husband was bringing the heater back into here. the little desk heater. Bringing the desk heater back in here. Okay, so we're doing brooms and wands today. So we're just going to have fun with these. I've been playing around, and here's the brooms. Okay, so I did the handle different ways and different lengths. Did the broom different. And so I was playing around with these. So I did one layer first. So this is just one layer of the broom, right? And then I put some gold thread to hold that on there. Well, I put a little bit of glue too, but gold thread for decoration, and then I put some lines in there to look like, and then I cut the ends. Okay. And this could be an embellishment that you can put on your page if you're talking about any spells that require assistance of a broom, or like if you're talking about good luck for your front door or something, like you can put a little broom on your page to give it life, you know. But this one has just one color, and then I decided to start layering these. This one has two colors, so it's got a white in the back and like the gold on top. Can't really tell very well, but it does give it like some volume. And then, see, you can kind of see the colors under there. Okay, and I gave it the gold thread, the lines, and this one I made the handle curvy. Curvy. And then I put a little charm. I don't know if you guys can see that. Put a little charm on there. I thought that'd be cute. Because the type of junk journals I like to do / junk journal Book of Shadows is I like a lot of like textures and a lot of like just images that are nice to look at. Maybe some interactive pages. It's my books are, I kind of want to say they're like charm books, you know, very, I don't know, magic. It pulls you in. You want to touch and feel everything, you know. So there's those two. This one I decided to make it slightly shorter and make it straight. And then I lined it with gold. This one has 3 colors. It's a little bit more thicker, you can tell. But I did purple, white, and then red. Put the lines in there, and then I cut it. I even cut the tops here, so you can see you can fluff it out. But can't really tell there's 3 colors in there unless you're really looking at your bristles here, like. And you just like fluff them up, play with them, make it look like a real broom, you know. Put the gold thread in there, put some gold on here. But that's how I do it. So those are very fun. I do have a few little broom handles cut, so I can probably do one on camera if you guys would like. And then I was playing around with here's just the two different types of wands that I came up with. So if you want to just draw a flat one out, because you don't want to add too much bulk to your Book of Shadows, I just did this one. Just the shape of a wand. Nothing too fancy. Made sure it had like a little base and then a little handle, you know. Ooh-ah. Hocus pocus, you know. But you can glue that on your page if you need to, like, if you're doing a page spread on maybe setting up an altar and you wanted just a little symbol of something on there. Or if you're talking about wand magic or, you know, just something tiny. It's not too impressive, but it's cute, you know. It'll add something to your page. And then I wanted to get just somewhat fancy because I've made my own magical wand, and I have real crystals on my wand and some other little gems and decorations and stuff. So I wanted to show that in a embellishment. So I took some glitter paper and stuck it on the tip of the wand, and I put some kind of off to the sides too. And then I glued some gems down and a little bit of gold thread. But I made this one kind of curvy too, because you know, if you're making a wand from a stick that you found on the ground, it's not completely straight. It's wiggly, right? And so I wanted to represent that in the wand. Before I started decorating the whole thing though, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I did ink the edges a little bit, because when you cut your paper, you see that white edge from the paper being cut. I just wanted to ink that. I think it gives it a more finished look. So I hope I described those simple enough. So there's some options for some more embellishments. I hope you guys like that. Alright, let me see if I have enough time. Oh yeah, I have plenty. Let's do a broom. So I know the wands are pretty I mean, you can make these any style when it comes to wands. Brooms, I'll show you how I did it, just so you know how I put the bristles together, you know. So we'll set those aside. I have, let's see, I had this one already pre-cut there, so I'll put, should I do two? Let's do a thin one and a somewhat fat one. But what I do first, once I have my length cut, I will round off the tip of my broom. Just like that. And then I'm going to ink the edges, just so I don't need to see that white core on that paper, you know, just make it disappear. Alright, so how was everybody's Thanksgiving dinner? Was it nice? Mine was very nice. I think I might have ate a little too much last night because my stomach was feeling really tight. And I hate feeling like that. But when you got good company and good food around, my goodness, it's addicting, you know? Especially when everyone else is like, oh, this is good, you should try it. Oh, that's good too, you should try that too. You know, like, oh, should I? So, out of all the things you ate yesterday, what was your favorite? There's your question for the day. Out of all the things that you ate yesterday, what was your favorite? What are you thankful for? I think I've asked that question before, and I don't think anyone's answered me. But maybe one person. What are you thankful for? Okay. That one didn't really need an inking. I just like the way it looks. Okay. Did I get outside? I did. Okay. So with the brooms, I just take some scrap paper. I think I did this one for that broom. But I want to go with more like a gold. I want to do 2 layers on one. And I want to do a gold and black this time. So I just had to find some scraps here. So what I kind of do here is I kind of set my broom on my paper here. And I'll use a pen here. I kind of mark it where, how far I want it to go up on the stick, right? So I'll mark right there. And I kind of go outwards a little bit and then back in. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, it's on black. But what I mean is, I am talking about these little, this top piece that sticks out, okay? So that's what I'm making right now, right there. And then you start coming down here and you flare outwards like that. This one might be a fat broom. Fat. You just flare out as big as or as small as you want it. And then you can make it come to a point like I did, kind of like this one, or you can make it go straight across like I did with this one here. This one's gonna go straight across. Okay. So it's not right. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm gonna put 2 layers, so I'll do it again on this sheet too. So all I'm doing is just cutting this out. And it doesn't have to be perfect, so if you like cut outside the lines, it's alright. It's gonna be broom. Okay, so there's our shape. Okay, so once my fingers haven't been working lately, so once you get it all cut and glued on, kind of looks like that. Okay, but we're gonna make another one over here because I want 2 layers. Okay, hold on. I kind of have to cut this off camera because okay. All right, so I made the back one slightly bigger, so when we glue it on, you'll see some of the gold stick on the edges. Just a smidge. Okay. Let me get all these little scraps out of the way. Okay. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to cut down the middle first. And I'm only going to go as far as, okay, so this is kind of where, on the back side, where this stick is going to end up. So I want to just stop right there. Okay, just right there. And now on either side, I'm going to cut my bristles. And you can do these as wide or as thin as you want. I like mine kind of thin. And you just want to make sure that you don't cut your bristles all the way to the edge because you don't want them to fall off. Okay. just like that. And they'll naturally start curling. You don't usually have to do that. Okay, so there's the bottom. Now I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to do the top. I'm just going to stop right here. So what I'm pretty much avoiding is this whole middle right here. You don't want to cut that. Alright, so there's the first layer. Now I'm going to do the second here. And if you want like dark lines in there and your light piece is going to be on top, I suggest that you mark that with a pen or a marker first before you start cutting, like I just did. And I just draw it all the way down, just putting dark shadows in there, indicating shadows of the bristles. Okay, they don't have to be perfect. Okay. My daughter made some pumpkin bread yesterday and brought it over, and that was delicious. Have I mentioned I like pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie, pumpkin anything, pumpkin lattes? I love it all. I just love pumpkin. Plus, I love pastry things. I love cookies, I love donuts, I love cakes and pies, pastries. Candy I can always say no to. But when it comes to pastries, that's my weakness. Even the smell of fresh baked stuff reminds me of my childhood. Because my grandma, every time we went to grandma's house, it always smelled like fresh baked bread or cookies or something. Okay, so now you've got your two layers, and you just want to glue those together. So I'm just turning the top piece over, and I'm just putting a little bit of glue right there in the middle where we did not cut. Okay, and then you just layer those together there. There we go. And now we'll flip that whole piece we just glued together and put some glue on the back of that one. Okay. And then we'll put our piece on. Okay. And there is I saw it this year. A few YouTubers have been using the Sidix broom die. I think it's from Sidix, or it could be from Tim Holtz. I don't know, but there is a broom die out there. So if you need a broom image or a broom cutout for your Book of Shadows, and you don't want to have to fussy cut or draw or whatever, there is a die. I just don't know if... I mean, now that it's the Friday after Thanksgiving, you might be able to find it half off or something, you know, with the Black Friday deals. But yeah, okay, so now that's on, and I just fluff up the bristles a little bit. Okay. And you just slightly can see that gold behind there. I like that. I do want a few more highlights on my top layer. So let's, I think this is like a rose gold. I got this from Dollar Tree. There's a whole like set of them here. Like, let's see if I can find them and show you. I don't know where my silver one is, but see, these are all from Dollar Tree. It's from a Crafter Square. So, oh, that's cool. This one is glassy. But yeah. So I'm gonna just add a few highlights to my top layer. Ooh, okay, maybe that's too bright. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if I quite liked that, but I think it's gonna work. Okay. So there we go. And so now at this point, your broom is technically done. You can add a little touch and put some gold thread through here to make it look like the bristles are tied onto your broom. And then you can add little tiny, depending on what your broom is gonna be for on your Book of Shadow page, like you can put symbols on there for like love, or put charms, okay, to help you remember something maybe. I mean, at this point you can do all kinds of things. I will show you how I put this thread on this one. So I make sure I have a tail back here first, and then I just wrap it around. Okay, so now I just want to tie that on very carefully, if my fingers will work today. Okay. Come on. It's not wanting to stay down. Okay. Sorry if this part takes forever. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, I probably won't do too much thread on too many of them. Not unless I decide to start gluing it down on the back. Because if your fingers are anything like mine, they don't like to grab onto very tiny things. Okay, so I just tie it and then just cut the excess off here. Okay. And then I do put just a little hint of glue on the back of my glue bottle working. Okay. Just put a little hint of glue on the back and let it dry so that ribbon or that thread's not going anywhere. Okay. And there you go. You got a broom. Okay, I hope you guys really liked this. I hope I described it simple enough. Okay. And here's the wands. The ones are very simple. You can do all kinds of things with those. You can make them really curly or something. But yeah, that's what I got for you today. And so, maybe I'll do a thame next, or some witches hats. And something I did not have on my list that I do need more of, because I only have 2 left, which is these charm or spell bags that I've done before. I'm not sure if I made a video on these ones. If I did, it's probably way down my list from last year or something. But I'll make some charm / spell bags to go into our pages, because I'm down to 2, and I'm definitely going to need more options than that. So yeah, I'll definitely get those done too. Maybe, yeah, let's do the charm bags and the witches hats next, and then we'll move on to these other 2. And then if I get those done before the end of the month, then I'll move on to some boho beads and some sequin flowers. I need some sequin flowers. I'm all out. So, alright, so that's what we got today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good Friday. I know it's Black Friday, but try not to spend too much money. And keep warm, and have a good day.